kill me. Hello and welcome, this is Giraffe Reaction Zone and we are going back to Luffy and Boa. They are entering Impel down, check it out. There is also a quick update on the power level section. Big massive monster, the giant goldfish fix. So enjoy! Episode 420! So many of them get into stone, soon they will have no crew to operate the ship. They just eating on that ship, that's it. They're not having a proper conversation. She is not able to. I'm getting jealous now. Come on. Okay, what's that? Aha, another straw hat. Alright, where is that this time? And who is that? Robin! Okay. Traumatized as everybody. Tequila Wolf, a country in the East Blue! Interesting! Luffy's home time or almost. What is that? Tequila Wolf, yeah? She's from somewhere else. Obviously, the officers. So they are what? They are prisoners here? Looks like a snitch, sadly. The number on their back. Is she a dwarf or something? Very interesting. Looks like really sad life. Robin have a really tough time. She always catches bad countries in the, But she is smart. She knows what to hang on. It must be a prison, isn't it? Bridge. Holy moly, what kind of bridge is this? Will connect many islands together. If they're building a bridge for centuries and it's that long that they can fit a country on the bridge, do they even have a direction where they actually going to which island? Because they can connect many islands, and did they connect any at this point? I think they just going whatever they can and that's it. No planning whatsoever. Or maybe it's simply a prison. Yeah, the stage! Yeah, of course. You wish. I mean, Robin is not a first time for her. She could easily defeat those officers, right? Yeah, you can go drinking again. You're getting cold. It's East Blue, they cannot have strong soldiers anyway. I got her cornered, yeah! Wow, Robin have the toughest! 700 years. 700 years. I was thinking 1020. 700! Oh. Is that one of the islands from the drawings? I think I saw that, something similar at least. Looks like Usopp have the easiest. Good, because he's the weakest. Still strong though. Anybody here? It's a jungle, Usopp, maybe a little garden. Who knows? Don't know if it's what sea is that. So Robin were on East Blue? Don't know where Usopp is. Still, all of those islands, Kuma must know about it, so he must be here. Eventually, one day, right? He traveled all around the seas, looks like. Yeah. What's that? Holy! Ignite his nose, yeah? Oh, who's that? Oh. Who's that? Mr. Whoever you are. Man-eating plants. And it's loads of them. Okay. That's it. First episode we got we got Robin and Usopp. However, I don't know still which sea is Usopp in. Maybe it's a Grand Line, maybe it's something completely else. I don't know. So please let me know in the comment if you can which sea is Usopp's Island. If you liking the content, it's probably gonna be short, and Robin have a tough time. Wow. Compare, okay, Usopp always running away, always crying. I think still Robin has the worst. Considering even if it's a East Blue, it's still a country. And it's like she's like in a prison already. So it's not gonna be easy for her. Let's go to another episode. Episode 421. We're getting back to the standard Hancock and Luffy. This is literally like a date. However, I think Luffy is not interested. Maybe, just maybe, you will have a chance. Alright. What? That's none of the crew members. Perona. Huh. So finally we can discover where she ended up. Fine castle, I must say. What's that? Oh, another Straw Hat's gonna end up with Perona though. Who's that? Zoro. Zoro and Perona, yeah? A really abandoned castle? Wonder why it's abandoned then. Because it's really fine castle. Oh, she took care of him. How nice. Looks like, yeah, she's definitely not a doctor here. The bandages are all over. And he was the first one who was sent, so he have no idea the others been sent as well. Can he connect and figure it out stuff or no? Yeah, you've been lost, it's not really a loss. I'm not gonna return your weapons. Those negativity didn't harm him at least. What she did to him? She make the same one. Yeah, he's slowly resisting Zoro. Oh, she's lonely. Poor you. What's happening, Zoro? Zoro having a tough time, but not as bad as Robin. Nobody is even close comparable to Robin. She not even got time to rest properly. It's one night. And what's that? Looks really damaged. Like went through a tornado or a war. So they didn't tell us, Zoro, which ocean is that, isn't it? Another random bozos. What is this? Satan! Oh! Who's gonna come? Definitely a Straw Hat coming here, isn't it? 100%. Oh! There you go. Which one? Which one? Which one I'm missing? I don't know. I lost my count. Brook. Satan! Unearthly. So weird. How are you feeling, Brook? I think Brook got the best. Don't go back to her! Holy shit. Oh, he actually listened to them. Uh-huh. The victim. Hurry up and show him. The guy's underwear. Holy shit. They didn't realize he wants from her. So they reported to higher ups, yeah? Holy shit. I need it 5 times a day. I don't care if you start. Just capture another seeking or something. I mean, she was selfish, she was having a mask, and now he's getting a karma, I guess. Who's that? Oh, T-Bone, I can recognize him. Yeah. Oh, the G8 captain. He now with those two. Smoker and Tashiji, yeah? Yeah? Giants got it. This is the So he is the giant! I didn't know he was a giant size. He's the guy from the East Blue, or not? The guy who was at the very beginning when there was East Blue saga still going on. He was once talking something to the Marines. He is a giant! Unless I'm missing him. That's definitely Aokiji. Nah, this guy. And who are you? Stuff is happening! The 7 warlords of the sea! Gather! Morian bandages. So, let's go back. I want to see them all. Alright, so who do we have here? Ladies and gents, we have a big Moria's ass, fat ass now. He's quite capable though. We have in Kuma. Kuma is the same size. They have in this Blackbird guy who captured Ace. Damn it. And we're getting a Doflamingo on the right. Obviously Mihawk on the left. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boa is the 6 and the 7 is the mysterious one who didn't attend and he's in prison as well. Okay, what about the Ace and Garp? Cooperate and fight together. Yeah, pretty unlikely. Yeah, there's a Garp, yeah? Give me the conversation. Yeah? Yeah, he's calling him Gramps, definitely. Still surprised if he's calling him Gramps and the Garp. Why Garp not free him? Why? Let me know in the comment. What is his reasoning that he's not gonna free him right now? It's a mess. Kill me. Nothing can stop it now. So the war is inevitable, yeah? We made the king of the sea angry. Ooh, the king of the sea. So he's that good. We made king of the sea angry. What the hell was that about? So Whitebird, he is such a high guy. We'll see the war is coming. Admirals and all of the navy forces gathered. I'm not so sure that even the king itself can do something about it. Ace wants to get himself killed just to prevent it. Impossible. However, the main thing which I'm really upset about, Garp. Why he is not freeing him up. The date between Boa and Luffy literally is the date. Boa having all of those feelings what she's having right now, she is doing very poor job. On the other side, Robin is terrified place. Brook is amazing place. Everybody will be, he's the Satan himself. Alright, Zoro is fully wounded. He's still not recovered, so he have tough time as well. Sanji is in a hell. Sadly, I do not know the all oceans. Hopefully we can resolve that in the comment section quick enough. So I hope you guys like it and subscribe and episode 422. Good Marines. Oh, alright. Your brothers have become notorious. He picked a fight with the world government at Water 7. Yes. So they talking about Luffy and gave him some tough love. That's good. Make big mess at Shabondi. Wow. So I'm proud of my grandson. Typical family. Of the world's most infamous criminal in our veins. My good for nothing father's blood. Wow, that's a tough wording. That's really like completely opposite. Luffy has no idea about his father, that he even exists, anything. Ace have so much hatred towards him. However, he's treating the Garp as a father. I think Garp is more for them as a father than their actual father actually is. Very interesting. Alright, that's a young Ace. Okay, run as wild as you want on the sea under my name. That's a Whitebird, yeah. That's a weird sentence to phrase it, but okay. My only father, what? The captain. Okay. That's it? Show me more. That conversation was actually pretty nice. We're getting every single episode, we're getting to Luffy here, but hopefully something finally happened on that boat. I know it's undercover. That has to be within the Marines. She's trying so hard, however, not hard enough. I see the pirate ship. Whoa. Is that Buggy's mark? Because I remember the notes. There is no time to waste on this trip. Is it Buggy? Yeah! What they are doing here? What? They travel to Campbell? Really? Or they already on the Grand Line back? Ah, it's confusing. And who spent a fortune on eternal pause? Ooh, Buggy is an Impel down. Oh, poor you, poor Buggy. Friend Ace, the greatest prison in the world. It's impossible to break in or out. Ooh. They are so cocky, even Alvida. When you know Alvida is an East Blue pirate. Don't forget that East Blue pirate. And the others are also a guest from East Blue. The pirate has run out. It's not the way Captain Buggy will die until the day he finds Captain's John treasure. Captain's John. Where I've heard that. Who is that guy? He was one of the bloody Moria's General Zombie. Not sure, but I think that's the case. Yeah, he have a loyal crew though. So you guys take the boat. She's taking the ship on death doorstep to your heart content. You're gonna die before you even see the Impel down. Thank you for everything! Yeah. And I just praise them for being loyal. That was not giving us anything. A part of that great prison cannot be broken. But that's also from the East Blue Pirate mentioned it, so I don't know how reliable is that. However, always when Buggy was introduced, and he says something, it also has some merits in being true. He's like a fortune teller, but not his crewmates. It's Buggy. Prepare to open the gate. From which side? Yeah. That's a question for you. If we can discuss that in a comment. Because Ennis Lobby was destroyed, are they rebuilding Ennis Lobby now, or what is happening there? Because the pirates, if the Ennis Lobby is destroyed after Luffy rampage there, that means the pirates can enter their same triangle as you're seeing on the screen from the Ennis Lobby side, right or not? Let me know in a comment. Tap Karen, which is exclusively used by Navy, but from which side? One second, let's go back. So where either recalc them is on top. Why is it it's not English translation? So that top is, don't know. They are the ship from the Calm Belt. From which side they want to open the Navy to get in there? From Ennis Lobby? Are they going to Ennis Lobby and enter the gate from there? Looks like. Or there is more gates. What is that? Prison. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because it was mentioned, I think it was underwater prison. Yeah, yeah. What, empty? Completely empty. I was wrong. Let's see the life of the prisoners. They are treated pretty nice, I guess. How they shoot for the prisoners. However, it looks like the people in charge here also likes to be in a prisoner one day. Who's that? Who was that? He glitchily entered the prison and take him out. Who's that? I don't know what happened there. Spiders? Burning oil. So many things! There is literally some guard who take off those prisoners, dump it in a different prison in which they were afraid whatever happened inside that, they didn't show us. Then we got some animals, some what was that? Spiders, then boiling oil. It looks like loads of facilities are there. 4.5 days since they left the Maiden Island. Okay. 4.5 days. Vice Admiral Momonga arriving at the Grand Prison. Hell yeah! Only exclusive pirates of the Warlords can actually use that current. And Luffy. So we enter in the prison. Wonder how they're gonna get out. But Boa can get out, so that's the case, I believe. Yep. Quite a big fortress. The question is how tough it is defended. Is the Luffy rampage gonna be enough to break down another government facility? I wonder if there's also pacifistas guarding. Probably. They have more ships here than they did at the Buster Call. Huh. Depends for who is the most dangerous place. For Marines, it's the safest maybe. Such a greetings. Or maybe they thanking him for coming because Boa is coming as well. Please don't. The condition you named was to see the key figure of this whole mess, Portas the Gate. Okay, that was the condition. Strict body check. Buggy the Clock has vanished from his cell. Literally? Buggy's making a mess. That's tough. Wonder if she can get out. If things go wrong, she can stay inside there. She can get imprisoned. That's a problem. Dark atmosphere. What, his first time as well there? What's that? Vice Warden, okay. You're my Empress, Hanko. He have some problems in speech, I guess. The water of hell. What the? Then we push you into an iron pot, fill it with the warm water of hell boiling at 100 degrees. What the hell is this? Then we push you receive your baptism and get sterilized at the same time, and you would be ready to enter. Holy moly! Jinbei, former warlord, and the former warlord Crocodile. So Crocodile is here as well. Holy moly, we get him back to Crocodile. No, that's a big thing. Hopefully he will not get out. Don't turn a hair while receiving. Didn't turn a hair while receiving baptism and entered prison very smoothly. Wow, the private room. Okay, so the guests are different. So everybody gonna see it, how she's gonna be stripping off. Oh my days. Yeah, cause Luffy is dead. What? Where's Garp? You already sailed back? Where's Garp? He's still in the prison? Holy moly. It's a massive fortress. Bigger fortress than Enies Lobby for sure. Yeah, and all of the facilities are deep in the water. Holy moly, look at this. So it's like double walled. Wow. And loads of ships all literally surrounding it. Public execution, yeah? 33 hours. Holy shit! That's it! Obviously, the Impel down the Great prison would be heavily guarded without a doubt. However, you know, especially now when the war is about to start, so the ace literally has to be guarded even higher. Kind of understand that also the Sea Prison Stone, you know, handcuff for Boa means she will not be able to use her Devil Fruit. However, I'm not sure she would be able to walk because we know how Devil Fruit, how Sea Prism works on the Devil Fruit people. They basically weaken them up. Also, there is Luffy, there is a camera system or whatever you gonna call that there, so it is tough. I wonder how it's gonna go, but that's gonna be it for today's reaction. I'm looking at the board and I already have 3 characters justified, so let's do it right now. Power level section. Holy moly, this reaction was quite big. Also the Garp and Ace conversation that he hates his father when Luffy doesn't know him, but Ace is actually older, so he might remember more stuff. Holy shit, it was full packed video reaction. I'm loving it so much, but for now let's enjoy to the power level section. Welcome to the power level section. In this power level section we're gonna go very quickly, very briefly. It's not gonna be long stretch, it's gonna be characters not that significant, maybe except of the last one, but the last one it's still gonna be a fix, not really, so it was introduced before. So yeah, let's go with the fast pacing. Yeah, first character is gonna be the average Kuja citizen, yeah, basically anybody who lives on that maiden island. After that I'm gonna go for Kuja defense force, so basically all those soldiers, and I'm gonna classify them all together. I'm gonna have picture only for one, or all of the 3 or 4 girls who were constantly chasing Luffy. And then I'm gonna finally go for Island Eater, the giant goldfish fix. But before that, I just want to remind you quickly about the rules what we're having here. So basically we're having a 3 rules which we judging all of our characters' strength, which first of all is if a character can win with another character within 1 punch, that means the character is twice stronger. if the character can win a fight without fighting seriously, one punch or no, he is 10 times stronger. And if the character can win with a one punch and at the same time not fighting seriously, he's 20 times stronger. In case when we cannot apply any of the rules but the fight is concluded, the winner's minimum strength is gonna be either maximum, minimum or average strength of the guy who loses the fight. It all depends how much wounded is the winner. Let's go back to video now. So quickly, average Kucha citizen minimum strength is gonna be twice as much as average pirate, like an average pirate captain, simply because they, for some reason, they possess haki. Haki, the strength that they can, looks like imbue their weapons to have a bigger damage. So as we saw, Luffy was really impressed, and that impression itself means that they are not simple attacks. So I'm gonna treat them as a winning with a one punch with the average pirate, or simply that they can simply win with the average pirate captain. That's it. Minimum strength I'm gonna set up for 20. In case of their maximum strength, I'm gonna go with situation when Luffy was trying to stop Gorgon sisters from crushing from the defense force, and he uses unconsciously haki. But that haki literally ricocheted to whole entire audience, which is the average Kuja citizen, and knocked them out unconscious. That means Luffy unconsciously, so not fighting seriously, knocked them down. That means he is 20 times stronger, and he was at his base at that time. So 706 divided by 20, so maximum strength is 35, minimum strength is 20, average strength of average Kuja citizen is simply 28. And case closed. It's a minor character, so weak one, but it's good to have in our list. Next group of people, because it's also a group, is Kuja Defense Force, basically all of those designated to defend an island when Kuja pirates are actually not there. Now I really bad with names in this case, the very tall woman and the third one. So all of those, I think there was a fourth one, but anyway, all of those will be treated at the same strength with a minimum strength of average Kuja citizen, which is 28, straight away, simple as that. And maximum strength, okay, there was a small incident when Luffy was running away, he needed a Rayleigh Weaver card, simple as that, and he quickly took Margaret. Oh yeah, that's the blondie, Margaret. And yeah, even though at that time she was trying to kill him, she had no options just to, get captured. So as it looks like, Luffy was quite serious running away, but still, when they were serious attacking him, Luffy was still able to capture one of them. That was the Margaret, I think that's the blondie name. And simply because of that, I'm gonna treat it as a one-punch win, because it is one kind of movement. He was definitely serious there because he was running away from those arrows, which he figured that they are dangerous. So he was kind of serious, but with running away, not harming them. This is also very important because that's giving you the extra difficulties. That's that. Luffy twice stronger than the Kuja Defense Force with his base 706 divided by 2, 353. And that is gonna be their maximum strength. Gives, ladies and gents, 191 average strength. And yet that's gonna be case closed. Lastly, we're gonna go to the giant goldfish. He is a fearsome monster, actually, very tough one. He was justified for quite a big of over 1,000, I do believe. I'm gonna fix his minimum and maximum, so basically do it from the beginning. So minimum strength, because this happened on the Grand Line Little Garden, I want to treat him as a Grand Line monster. And because he is a Grand Line monster, he previously had the strength of 178, but after a bigger conclusion because of his size, and we saw Seeking size as well later on, they are pretty similar in sizing. So again, I don't know Seeking strength at all, I just want to compare it that it is a bigger, means way bigger than Grand Line Monster. So I'm gonna assume, this is gonna be assumption, but it is gonna be pretty safe assumption that this giant goldfish can win, not with a one punch, but can win with a Grand Line Monster. He just eating it, isn't it? Because he was also eating Luffy's Going Merry ship. And Going Merry is probably Grand Line monster size. And the giant goldfish easily swallowed the whole entire ship. That's why I'm gonna give 10 times stronger that he can win without fighting seriously simply by eating it. I could add 1 punch, but you know, they are still technically alive inside the stomach, so it's not like the winning instantly. Probably over time, yes, not straight away, which is not one punch winning. Which means minimum strength of the Island Eater giant goldfish is gonna be 1,780. That's quite significant strength, but why it is still safe approach? Because of the maximum strength of the giant goldfish. It was actually explained in the previous episode, so I don't want to really repeat. It's actually the same conclusion, beaten by 2 giants, Dory and Broggy, with a 1 punch, but they are equal at strength, so and adding them up and then divided by 2 means literally that the maximum strength is either Dory or Broggy average strength as a maximum strength. Why I'm doing that fix? Because recently, not recently, but a couple of videos ago, I actually adjust Giant's strength, Dory and Broggy, so now I actually know his strength, so I'm supposed to adjust this character as well. Means Giant Goldfish will have an 8,472 maximum strength, which is either one of the giants. And that gives, ladies and gents, 5,126 average strength. So let's see how they place in the ranking real quick. So average Kuja citizen is placed in 155. That's what I said. We're gonna go real quick because it's really low in strength, with strength 28. Exactly the same strength as a Sky Shark from Skype. However, simply because they have a range and having a higher maximum strength, because Sky Shark doesn't have a range, simply why they are above the Sky Shark, which means simply they have an advantage. They are also above the Divine Soldier, so again characters from Skypia, and Nami when she basically would without the crime attack on the East Blue. Then you're getting Johnny and Yosaku, Kid, Kuina, very I don't really want to say weak characters, but at this point in time they are insignificant at the very least. At least on the Grand Line in the East Blue they would be real fearsome still. They are below another 1 episode literary guy from the Bear Cloud tribe leader, which I even struggle his full face because it is 1 episode guy, which was dealing with Lion Richie, which he's beaten up when it was episode when they were looking for Buggy. It's crazy. Let's go to the another one. Another group, we have Kuja Defense Force, and they are actually a group which I can call them a Grand Line Monsters because they having that title, yes! They having a title of the Grand Line Monster, which means they can not deal with a Grand Line Monster, but they can slightly have a chance to win within Grand Line Monster because they are quite like 20 times, almost, not 20 times, 20% stronger than Momu. So it is a pretty big deal in this point. They are just above the Hypnotized Buchi, who from East Blue, if you know, from the Kuro Pirates, and Baskerville from Ennis Lobby. That's more reliable source at this point, I do believe, and just below Vapor, where their strength is very comparable in strength. Oh, and Kobe from Water 7, yeah! How much comparison we can have here. So yeah, that kind of range. Again, Grand Line Monster, big thing deal. When somebody is getting a title, they supposed to be a fearsome characters because Grand Line Monster is not for show title at all. That means you can easily sail over the Grand Line. The big graveyard, as Kobe was mentioned in very beginning of the One Piece. Yes. Let's go to the final characters. And with this, we have in 5,126 strength, position 25, top 30, which is a big deal. Why big deal? Because it is just above, ladies and gents, Roronoa Zoro and Sanji. Poor guys, they got overtaken again by a monster, nonetheless. And yeah, and if we gonna compare their strength, is literally like, you know, 1% difference and maybe 2% with Sanji, which is still they having advantage. They can still eat Sanji and Zoro, but I'm not sure so Sanji will actually do something from his stomach. Pretty much with a double jump it can cook. And Zoro can easily slice, so I do not believe those two actually gonna lose. However, for on the pure strength comparison, Giant Goldfish is 1% stronger than Zoro, 2% stronger than Sanji. There is also above Tony Chopper, lots of straw hats in that range, but as a monster, 2 Rumble Balls, yes. And just below Killer, looks like Killer will have, and I'm not saying is, it's probably literally the same scenario as Zoro. He will probably get eaten anyway because of the size of the giant goldfish. And then we having Urush. Urush can get bigger, so he probably will not allow himself to get eaten. However, how much he can do when when just above them is Nola, the giant snake, another literally monster, like legendary monsters we can call that, because how many monsters can have that kind of a strength? Not too many monsters, isn't it? Quick update on the power levels instead of the, proper characters here, which is why I want to go real quick. So I hope you guys like it, I hope you guys enjoy it, and give me a like, give me a sub, hit that bell, and see you in the